Familiar ba sa'yo ang kantang ito?
You know,
Ito.
never been easy to please, always been best on my own.
If you think these songs are from the 50s and 60s, nagkakamali ka. Because these are fresh hits by up-and-coming Gen Z artist and English TikTok sensation, Elliot James Raey. And he is in Manila right now to give back the love he's been receiving from his Filipino fans.
Please do join me in welcoming the British singer-songwriter Elliot James Raey.
In his media conference, Elliot James shared how he got hooked and eventually pursued the classic and nostalgic genre for his career in music.
Well, I kind of just grew up with it. A little part of my childhood, my parents showed me Elvis and all these other artists from this era. But it wasn't really until I was about 14, 15 that I kind of really became obsessed with this genre of music. And I think that mostly happened when my voice changed and I got a bit older and I started singing these songs in the streets of my hometown, which is what I used to do. And people loved it. People really enjoyed it. They were fully into it. They were telling me all their stories about how when they were kids they went to see Elvis or they went to see Buddy Holly or anyone like that. And it just kind of egged me on a little further to explore. And I just explored more and more artists and fell in love with the genre. And my style changed and it all just kind of came naturally. There was nothing that was like forced.
Elliot James said that he started posting on TikTok in 2019 covering pop songs. But at night he would dress up in 50s fashion. Eventually he decided to just be completely himself and perform the kind of music he really loves. As it turned out, his followers loved him even more.
I mean, it is me. This is just me. I think it took me a little while to figure out who I was, and it took me a little while to show the world who I was. But now that I've done it, I feel so much better for it. I feel like the world is seeing the true me, and the music is everything I'm about. I'm obsessed with it, and I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. I just love it so much.
Asked about his visit in the Philippines, Elliot James shared that he has stayed and spent some of his special life events in the country.
My granddad lived here for about 10 years, and he had a house up in Bayambang, which is in Pangasinan. So I used to come and visit him often, and he had a wife over here, and I ended up staying with him and the family, and I got to spend a lot of time with the kids who were just local kids. This will actually be the second time celebrating my birthday.
Oh, so you celebrated last year here?
Not last year, the year before.
Oh, the year
so
before.
It was a big one. It was my 21st. So I mean, I was in Palawan, I think, for that, and my parents flew over, and it was real nice.
And when it comes to Filipino food, Elliot James has tried a few.
I mean, I used to always stick with chicken and rice. I used to really like Chucks to go. I remember trying chicken feet, spicy chicken feet. It's interesting because I've never eaten chicken feet before. I gave it a try.
And to those waiting for Elliot James' album, there's exciting news for you.
We've just finished 4 singles over the last 2 weeks that we recorded in London, and we've spent a lot of time, hopefully, trying to make these align so that they could end up in the album, or maybe even a little EP. We'll see. But the next 4 singles are there, they're ready to go. We're just trying to figure out what order they go in and how we do this. So yeah, ultimately these will end up on the album. We just have to figure out what we do with them before the album gets there. And we're just still writing. We're spending lots of time trying to come up and finish the album for October.
Catch Elliot James live on his Wish 107.5 live interview and Wish Bus performance on Friday, January 31 at Gateway Mall, Cubao, and his mall showcase on Saturday, February 1 at Ayala Malls Market, Taguig.